Hey, welcome back to Mission Repair Shop. So, church, check. Tractor pull. Now is the time. Look at that truck. It's kind of bagged out for having 1,500 pounds of good times in the back. And 5,000 pound tractor on a trailer, so it's good times. All right, we'll bring it back once we get out there. Thought I'd start this video once before the pull starts, so we'll see how that goes. Took like that middle path. Helicopter engine. Yeah. Well, it's only a B. back from the tractor pull. Obviously, I'm not down in the gear room again, doing some work. Actually, on Labor Day today, because by the time I got back last night, I got the trailer unloaded. It was late, and I was gonna try and film this stuff, but didn't get a chance to. So yeah, so let's talk a little bit about the track and about the rest of the day. So yeah, we were in McCausland. It was for McCausland Days. Again, I would say I've never been there, but as you guys know, I've only ever been to 2 different places to pull. So if it's not Grand Mountain, if it's not the Peat Monster, I'm really not knowing what it is. But it was a real sandy dirt because there's a river bottom there, but it packed well. You could still kind of pack it up, but it kind of had that, you know, you could kind of kick it like sand, but it packed. It seemed similar to what the Peat Monster was, but it had a little bit more where you could actually dig. You know, it wasn't like that first time we were at the Grand Mound where you couldn't dig at all, and it wasn't like the last time we were at the other one where it wasn't really. I mean, you could dig holes, but there still wasn't much grip there. It seemed to hook pretty well, and it was set up on like probably a 250-ish foot track. I think it was like I was probably near the end of the track, so you were able to pull. I think I was pulling like 2.0 something, all 3 classes. So that was nice. The problem was the beginning of the track, and I'm filming. I'm using the tripod so I can show you. The starting line there was like so you started flat, but then immediately the track did this. It's kind of hard to describe, but basically you had a high side on the left. There was kind of an angle on the right. Literally, it was kind of angled. So it was like high, and there was a kind of a slope in there. So earlier in the day, a guy in the 4250 class went up on that high side, made a nice good long pass. He'd come up and he'd kind of come down, and then it was flat the rest of the track. So you could do that. You could try and cut down the middle so you wouldn't have to pull, because probably you had to pull the sled up that a little bit and then come back down. So you're kind of working the track at the top of the track a lot at the start. But the other way is, if you came down the middle, you would gouge both sides of the sled, would gouge in the pan and collect a lot of dirt. I know that because we're going to talk about it. So what I'm probably going to do is I'll probably do a little picture-in-picture on my little screen while I'm showing the tractor pull quick, so I'll kind of describe what you can see what I'm describing. So I'll be back with that. All right, 5,500 time. So in this class, I decided I went up to the left, and I just had wheel weights on, the 300 pounds of wheel weights I put on to start the class to get me at 55, and then did pretty well. Still carried the front end, kind of gripped the rip pretty well. It was just me and 2 other tractors all day, so I got second place at every class, which is second place, but it's also last place. But so this pull put pretty good. It did seem to hook up. Like I said, it did dig pretty well, and then taking that high side I think helped with that. And didn't quite learn my lesson, but we'll find out. We'll see. All right, so let's watch the rest of this. Time for 6,000 pound. 6,000 pound, I'm notorious for screwing up, and you can see right at the start of this one when I get going why I say I always screw up, because I decided, I had kind of watched the guy in front of me and thought, well, you know, A, I got nothing to lose because there's only 2 of us, B, let's see what happens. So I kind of tried to go down the middle a little bit, and I gouged the right side of the sled up, got into the dirt, and just from the get-go I had just a huge mound on that right hand side of the pan. So that was done from there. I changed the wheel weight setup a little bit. Instead of putting more weights on the wheels, I didn't put any more wheel weights on. I threw 300 pounds. I put 2 wheel weights on the mid slab that I have, and then I put my other 2 Kubota weights behind me. And that got me right at the 6,000 pounds. And it did seem to like that a little bit. It carried up a little bit. You'll see. By a foot. All right, time for 65. So 65, I kind of learned my lesson. Also, at that point, there was more people taking that middle. That you didn't have to go as high to avoid all of the fun at the beginning of the track. Weight-wise, in this class, I put 2 more Kubota weights on the front, so I had a total of 500 pounds up front on the mid plate, and then I put 2 more Kubota weights and those 2 new international weights behind me. So I had no nose weight, which you'll see here carried just about right. But I think this one was my best hook. I didn't also notice after talking to them and looking at this pole, they always hooked us on the low side of the pan, not the high side like they do with some of the other ones that we've been in. Where farm stock goes that high side, so they don't get as much pull, which I think really helped the tractor correct the rip. So hopefully they continue that. We'll see next week. So there you have it. Kyle goes to the tractor pulls, gets second place 3 times, also gets last place 3 times. If you're new to the channel, thanks for checking it out. We'll be back probably doing some videos this week. We got to fix the trailer Saturday again, do the rest of what I fixed last Saturday, and then we're going, the last tractor pull will be next Sunday, and I have some work to do on the truck. I got to fix the trailer brakes and some other things, so I'll bring you back. We'll show you some of that fun, but like and subscribe. Thanks for checking the channel out. We're almost to 500 subscribers, which is mind-blowing to me. So if you're watching, you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell to be notified when videos go live, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.